Happy almost Friday, everyone. Some of you it might already be Friday. Been playing a lot off stream. Um, Trying to get a good amount of material for my feedback this week, which I already sent in. Nice little butt shot there at the end. Oh shit! I gotta turn the radio off. There we go. Let's see. Empty bottle. That's good. Are these empty? No. Okay. Dance. Food. Maybe I can get rid of my rads from the doctor too, real quick. Is he this way? I think he's over here. Yep.
Good to see you again, Knight. Anything I can do to help?
Hey, how's it going? Jeff, right? Yeah. How's it going?
Yeah. Take a look at me, Doc.
All right, soldier. You'll be fine.
Wait a minute, hold on. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, cure reds. God, 40 caps? That's no hell with that.
Complaints.
All right. You watch yourself out there, soldier.
I got plenty of right away from being in the glowing sea so damn much. Alright, fine. Go to sleep. Jeez, that really made me hungry. There wasn't even that many rats. Maybe I should have just held it off. Hey, Green Dragon. I guess, yeah, it is morning for you, isn't it? Oh, is it? Barely morning, right?
Yes.
There's a bed back here. Here's my power armor. Apparently that's not mine. Okay, whatever. Is it downstairs? I know there's beds in here. Yeah, it must be downstairs. Oh, yeah, I hear you. That's my power armor. Okay. Probably needs a paint job. Oh, 9:45 a.m. for you, Green Dragon? Okay. Yeah, Jeff, you're Eastern time. I used to be. um, yeah, I was a Hoosier, Indy, and then moved to Iowa a couple of years ago, so I'm now on Central time. Seems like most of the ASA podcasting community are either on Eastern time or out of the country. Which, where is Jen? She's in Canada, but what time zone is she in? Oh shit. Just trying to find the beds. Okay, actually I think they're... Oh my god. Running around here like a chicken with my head cut off. Move your ass. I just want to sleep. Alright? Is it that hard?
Attention. Halbert pilot to station Epsilon. Halbert pilot report to station
Okay.
Epsilon.
No, I know where they are. They're upstairs here. Yeah, here we go. Is that my bed? The nasty looking bed. Let's go 6 hours. But I would get a disease from this. I did, of course. God damn it.
Attention. personnel who have not completed their
Be
annual
heard?
medical
Stand up on your
evaluation
soapbox.
should report to Night Captain
Um,
Cade immediately to schedule
I
an
guess I will
examination.
see the doctor now.
That is all.
Shit.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Patch me up, Doc.
Well, to fix.
Just hurt all over.
Huh? You look fine, but
It's like Med-X there.
and that's that. Anything else bothering you?
That was it.
Sounds good.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. Let's build the the little teleporting thing. So normally I have the railroad build this in Sanctuary, but I'm BOS this time. So here we are. I think you can have the Minutemen do it also, but I usually just have the railroad do it. I haven't seen Dogmeat now that I think about it. He must have been transported back to the rocket again. Well, it depends on what part of Canada it is. Canada is just as wide as the U.S. So, I mean, they've got Eastern, Central, and Rocky and Western time zones also, I'm sure. I've been to Canada, barely. But,
Nice work taking back.
yeah, Canada has the same time zones as America does. I haven't either. I've never had the Brotherhood do it either, so we'll see how this goes.
It's driving me crazy. Got like 3 itches I can't even scratch.
Nice. If you take that power armor off, maybe I'll help you with that.
Oh, looks like you're calling the shots around here now, huh? Alright, I'll bite. What does your new miracle device do?
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I don't remember which part of Canada Jen lives in, but I do know she's in Canada.
Take a look. Molecular... what? No. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Okay, even I have to admit. That's
Yeah,
genius.
Ottawa's
This is
Quebec, I
already
believe.
picking up anomalous
If I remember
energy
right.
waves all across the Commonwealth. Not to mention how they get their tin soldiers to come
Where is
out of
it?
the damn walls.
I don't
And this
remember.
little beauty allows
I
you
don't
to
know
literally hijack
Canada
what
nearly as well as
turns
the U.S.
instead of
I know
grabbing the
Yukon's
antenna,
northwest.
grabs you instead.
Saskatchewan, is that northeast?
That all sounds impressive, but can you build it?
If I can keep that flying pilot
Apparently.
in the air, I can work miracles. It's difficult to make
Pretty
out
much
the
all of
details,
my family lives
but I
in
think you
one
can get started
area,
by building a stabilized
except I've got a sister that lives
It's
in
gonna take a
lives
couple
near
of
Seattle,
months,
and
but I'm
my
sure you can
brother-in-law
find
lives in
something
Idaho.
at the airport.
Hey, Kaiju Kittens, how's it going? About to infiltrate the Institute here.
Can you give me a list of what I'll need to build this
I
platform?
think I
Yes.
have everything I need.
There's
I
a
could
list
be
of
wrong.
everything you need to find. You're also going to need a massive power source to get the signal interceptor running.
That's fine. Okay, where do I build this thing? I've got a weightless junk mod, so I've been a freaking pack rat. Hopefully I have everything I need. Okay. Is it in this menu? Why isn't it letting me? There we go. That was weird. Here we go. Yeah, alright. Let's just build it in the center here. Talk to Progress. Alright. Power supply, I can just build a generator.
Platform yet?
Yes, I built the damn thing.
Yes, I'm ready to build the rest of it.
Good. Let's move on then. Here's a list of everything we'll need.
I should
Now, I know
just
some
build
of
it
that
next
might
to
have
her.
already
Why am
been
I
made, so
huffing it
I'll be
back and
around if you
forth?
have any questions.
Alright.
Looks good, Ingram. I'll get to work right away.
Okay, good. She just
I wish I had
gave
your
me the rest.
confidence. Oh, one last thing
Search the
before I forget.
telecom
It's
site.
important that all the components are wired together so all the pieces are on a single grid. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. If you need any help, I'll be over at the build site making some adjustments and calculations. I'd wish you good luck, Knight, but I think we're both going to need it.
Mm-hmm.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight.
Thank you. Thank you. Alright. I do need one of these, right? I think so. Molecular relay. Why isn't it... Why isn't it letting me put this here? I usually just stick it right in the middle. I'm not missing anything. Why is it... I've got everything. Why is it not letting me place it? Dude, what are you doing? Can you get out of here? You're interrupting everything. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, maybe I'll build this here. Can I move things? Yeah, here we go. Okay, I need to build... Damn it. Why isn't it letting me build this part? Okay, whatever. Okay, that dude keeps getting in the way. I usually place this in here. I guess it doesn't matter as long as it works. Now you guys get a taste of me building. Power. Okay. Generator. How much? Okay. Yeah. I gotta. This thing will power anything. What's going on? Did it freeze? Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I see Maxon. I know. I know. Why is it freezing like this? This is concerning me. There we go. Hang on, that's not what I meant to do. What the fuck, dude? Rude. Push me out of the way. I think I need to attach it to here too, don't I? Or does that require... Yeah, it does. Where is the... Where do I attach the power to? There we go. Alright. No? No, that didn't work. you all get out of my business? Seriously. Where does this attach to? To the big pilot. What? Are you talking about this thing right here? Oh, let's just see if it works. Nope.
I'm too busy to speak right now.
Well, then leave.
We're close. All we need is enough power to fire up the signal interceptor.
Okay, but where does it attach to with this? Do I need to... I would have thought it would have attached to one of these things, but that doesn't seem to be the case. The small part needs to be attached to the big pylon. So I'm talking about specifically about this right here. I can't, it's not letting me attach it. There's no like power port or anything like that. I don't. You know what? Damn it. Can I put this here? Like something? Oh my god. Yeah, it's... if I remember right, I move... Oh, damn it. This needs to be underneath. But it's not letting me place it here. Pick up the... That's what I've been trying to do, and it's not letting me place it. Because I'm pretty sure that's what I've done in the past. Like, it looks like it should just fit, and it's not. I do have a Place Anywhere mod, as you can see, but it's still not letting me do that. Oh, hang on. There we go. Okay, good. I just needed to rotate it. Pivot! Pivot! That was a lot more frustrating than it needed to be.
Remarkable work, Knight. The signal interceptor appears to be complete. Are you ready to put it to the test?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
Your confidence is an inspiration to us all. That being said, this is the first time
Oh my god, yeah, that's a taste of what it's like watching me build. Not nearly as entertaining as some other people, I'm sure. Or maybe it was, just watching me struggle.
What are the details of my mission?
I'm glad you asked. Now, I want you to listen very carefully. Once you've entered the...
Yeah, I don't remember having that sort of issue before.
So it's imperative you remember everything I'm about to tell you. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this
Different branch of the
we were
Brotherhood.
able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a
Yep.
noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
How did the Brotherhood meet Dr. Lee?
She was part of a civilian project in the capital wasteland that the Brotherhood appropriated. It wasn't difficult to convince her to stay. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time,
Hey, Soph, how's it going?
differences with
Good
the
to see you.
and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
I'll have to check some of your builds out sometimes, Kaiju.
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, I wouldn't have allowed it to happen. She was a valuable asset. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts.
She is such a...
Find out that she's still alive.
She's really
Make
rude.
contact
Um,
and convince
I don't
her
remember her
to
being like
return
that
to the
before, but
Brotherhood.
she is pretty rude.
There's a special
if I remember
project
right.
we're working on, and it needs her attention.
What's this project that needs her attention?
Dr. Lee previously
Hey,
held
that
a
worked.
potent
Awesome.
weapon for the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd like her to continue what
Yeah. It's about 5
That's
p.m.
all I
here, a
can
little
say.
after.
Listen,
Had a
you
little bit
are
of
brave. You're
time.
risking your life going into the Institute.
Recorded my lines
keep
from the
your mind
Modus
on the
files before doing
Don't let
this,
anything you
and
say sway you from your duty.
yeah,
Good luck.
been playing a lot off stream, as you can see, now that I'm up to this part. But let's
I've checked and rechecked everything.
get
The
going
signal
on
interceptor's
this.
ready to go. Are you?
Yes, let's do it.
Let's do this.
All right. Head up onto the platform and we'll see if I can find a signal to lock onto. Are you
Yeah.
in or are you out? Make up your
Yes. What is her problem? Oh. Here we go. I am stuck.
Let's see. Relays dialed in. Beam emitters warmed up.
I don't know if you've ever checked my camp out. I'm right next to the bridge in the mire that looks over Harper's Ferry. It's pretty simple. It just looks like a house, like a lived-in house, and that's kind of what I wanted. I don't have anything elaborate like what Chris builds, One Wall Comedy. I just wanted it to feel lived in. So, you know, I've got a few beds, I've got some couches, I've got a desk with a typewriter, and my crafting benches are in the backyard. I've got the hot tub, and then I've got a little, you know, I got my shelter there, and that's it. You know, I don't do anything fancy. Some of just the concept that people come up with sometimes is mind-boggling. Like, how the hell do you think to do these things, let alone actually have the ability to build this stuff? It's amazing. Yeah, I hear you, Jeff. Most of my stuff has been on stream, but I am going to be out of town this weekend, so I wanted to get as much playtime in as I could. Let's see, I got a couple of quests here. I need to find Dr. Virgil's stuff too. Where is that quest? I don't even see that quest. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm going to loot this place like you know what.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm on Xbox.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance.
Tapes from the Waste actually has an episode out on the Institute, if you are curious.
Step into the elevator.
Built an airship. Like, you build airships in the game? It's incredible. And that's why I love watching Jess's Everything Camp show. It's amazing what these people come up with. Dude, are you gonna let me up or not? Like, what's going on here? It said access denied. There we go.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Agreed, yeah. I mean, maybe I can think of some of this stuff, but maybe I just need to learn how to merge things a little bit better.
This place,
There's
these people,
is it Nuka Violet who has tutorials on how to do all that things? All those things. I need to look at some of her videos.
decades of research, countless experiments and
Build a fire home
trials,
in the air and have it look like an airship.
of how science helps shape the future. It has never been easy.
Yeah, just to have things floating like that, that takes talent in itself.
Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
That's one word for it.
I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Hello there.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
Courtney Taylor is amazing as the sole survivor.
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father, Father, help me.
I just ate a bunch of food, really?
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. Just talk to me. Just open the door.
Father, Father, help me. She's trying to take me. Father, Father, help me.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Ugh.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and...
Hope the sound's okay for you guys.
I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son.
So I actually get into the why they call him father in the tapes episode if you again are interested.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute.
Okay, good.
Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this...
I've heard of Mr. Church. I don't think I've heard of the other ones aside from Nuka Violet. I'll have to look them up.
You have traveled very far and suffered a great deal to find your son.
It always is. I don't know why. When it's loading like that, it gets choppy. I don't know. At least it's fine now.
It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in.
Are you playing on Xbox, Jeff, as well,
You have
or
no
are
concept
you
of the passage
on
of
another
time.
platform?
You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun. You'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a
Okay, cool.
10-year-old boy. You believed
Hopefully you don't have the
you
1S like I do, so you don't have
Is
the
it really so hard
constant
to
crashing in
separate
downtown
yourself
Boston.
But 60 years. That is the reality.
I have it on PC too,
Here I am,
but you know what? I
raised by the
don't
Institute.
know if I've got
And
the
now
patience
it's
to
easy.
put up with the bullshit of OBS and all of that. I don't know. I might try it at some point. I need to get a capture card for it though.
They stole you, kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides
Oh,
in
really?
chip production.
Huh.
But it was never
So even on the Series X, there's
scientific
issues with it.
curiosity and the goal of
Well,
perfection
hopefully,
drove them ever.
um,
What they wanted
with
was
this
a perfect machine.
showcase,
So they
the
followed the
direct
best
that they're doing
example
here
thus
pretty
far.
soon, they'll
Human
announce
being,
a
walking,
next-gen
talking,
upgrade. I know everybody's been chomping at the bit for it.
capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this
Oh, cool. Yeah, I've got kind of like an
radiation
all-in-one
affected
desktop that
everything.
is
Even
pretty
though
good.
attempts to shield themselves from the world above,
I don't have the money to build my own computer, but
another source
it's good
of
for what it is.
but then
Mostly I use it. I'm taking some college classes,
discovering records
so it's
from
been good for that. And I do have some games on there, but I mostly play on my Xbox.
protected from the radiation
I need to upgrade it though. I'm really wanting to upgrade this like now, but you know,
That
money.
was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the
Okay,
synthetic
yeah,
organisms
I
used
might take a look at it again. I
in
tried
synthesis.
streaming one time on
I am
PC,
the
but again, I don't have a capture card, so nobody could see what I was doing.
The synths, me, and you.
You know, I would love to have remasters of Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas.
Sean,
You know what? Let's just get this conversation over with.
it's really you.
It really is.
And I would love to have like a 2-pack for the Switch too. I mean, Skyrim's on the Switch. They can do
Anything I can do to
Oblivion,
help you
you know,
understand.
Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I
But yeah, I
learned
know
all
everybody
the
is
things
really
about
wanting a Fallout 4
what
next
kind
gen
of man
upgrade,
he
which
was.
I'm surprised it happened, or it hasn't happened yet.
You knew the man was a psychopath?
Let's try this.
But you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that
Hey,
I
it
turned
worked.
him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum.
Agreed.
The
Yes,
Institute
put
took
everything on the
advantage of
Switch.
Kellogg's vicious nature.
Everything. And you know, Fallout 4, I would think could work as well. I know Andrew keeps saying, "Where's my Fallout 4 on the Switch?" Skyrim is on the Switch, including the Anniversary Edition. I know Fallout 4 came out, what, 4 years later? Not even, but still.
It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us,
This conversation has been going on forever. I know it's an important one, but jeez.
to ease your mind.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was. I've gone over the records of
Exactly, yeah. Fallout 3 should be
It
fair,
seems
like
what
really
happened to
easy.
him was an unfortunate bit of collateral.
Yeah. I actually had
many
Skyrim
years,
on the
I
Switch for a
never
while.
questioned
I don't
why.
have it anymore. I had a physical copy, but
I
the way they
accepted
also
my
implicated
situation
Zelda Amiibo
and
and
that
I mean, amiibo in general,
With
to
old
have
age
like
comes
the Breath of the
regret.
Wild weapons and
I'm
outfit.
asking what
That
you
was
want
really
more
cool.
often. But
I mean, it was vanilla
what
Skyrim other
matters
than
now
that,
is that
but
you and
still.
I have a chance
Um,
to begin again.
now, I did
As
encounter the
I've
Battle for
always said,
Whiterun bug.
to ease your mind.
I don't know if you guys know about this, but if you play
So,
the
you're
side of the
in
Stormcloaks,
charge of the
which,
Institute?
I am the acting
yes, I
director.
admit I typically play
I've
Stormcloaks.
spent
I
decades
don't
working
care
with
for the
leaders at
fourth
this point.
generation, or the fourth incarnation of the Empire, the Mead
Very
Dynasty. I'm a
distinct
Septim
institute.
Dynasty um, hardcore supporter.
It really is humanity's
Um,
best hope for the future. No
yeah, I
matter
don't know.
what
I don't know why
happens
they
now.
don't. There isn't any Fallout game on the Switch aside from Fallout Shelter. But if you play the Battle of Whiterun, yes, Martin Septim, all the Uriels, Tiber. I mean, Tiber was kind of a jerk, but you know.
But director?
If you play the Battle for
Why me?
Whiterun
I was the
with the
most
side of on
qualified
the
for
side of the
position,
Stormcloaks,
obviously.
I mean, for all intents and
I
purposes,
put
the
my
quest
life into
ends
this role,
when you end,
dedicated to
but it
science
doesn't
and
treat it like it is. Like the city's still on fire. You can't
I
fast
have no
travel
best
to
vision.
or like to Whiterun.
Ultimately, the Commonwealth
I
has
think
nothing to
eventually it
fear
corrects
from us.
itself. Like if you have
Whatever
the
you
sit
see or
down
heard,
with
I
the
know
graybeards and the
will
two sides of the battle or the war.
just
But
give me
yeah, that is a
I know there's more
big
for us to
pain.
discuss, but the Institute is on the
No,
verge of
my
some
issue
important
with the
breakthroughs.
Mead
Your
dynasty is I
presence
felt
will be
like they gave
appreciated
in to the
as we
demands of
push
the Falmer, not the
to
Falmer, the
imbibe
Thalmor,
something amazing here.
way too early.
I hope to build the
I know
legacy
Jess
set in
is
the future of the Institute.
pro Empire,
Now,
but in my mind
after all
they
these years,
gave
you
in
have an
way
opportunity
too
to help
easily.
us.
Like I've got at least one episode of my Tamrielic Adventures podcast where I go on and on about this. Um,
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
so
That is
yeah, it
my
all came
point.
down to Talos worship,
Is it
as you
so
get
hard to
anybody who
imagine?
plays Skyrim knows.
The Institute
So
will provide a better life than anything.
Talos is the heart and
You've
soul of
been
the
to the
Empire.
Commonwealth.
Like
You've seen what it's like.
he's the
I'm
entire
sure
symbol of
you'd
the
be better
dynasty. Like,
off with us.
and he did ascend to godhood. Like Talos is real. Hold
How can you say that? How can you be
on.
so dismissive of
I'm like
all those
skipping through this
people?
conversation. Some of the things I
Everything
say
you've done.
probably are important.
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I
Yeah, you know
simply
what?
ask that you
That's
give the
fine.
Institute
If you don't have to
a
take part in the Civil War.
chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have
Wow,
humanity's
1,000
best
hours. I don't even know how many.
institute.
I probably
Will
put
you
close to
take
like
that chance?
maybe half that, but that's just on the Switch.
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
I'm Brotherhood, so
Give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home, as much as it is mine.
I need to at least sleep
Please
here,
take some time,
eat,
get to know it.
maybe
Be
stock up
prepared
on
to
some
work.
fusion cells.
You want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in facilities. Dr. Ayo in SRB. Dr.
But
Holdren in bioscience.
I mean,
And
at
finally,
least the
Dr. Lee
first
in
time I played Skyrim, I'm like, okay,
Opening
everything
part
you're
of your
doing
arrival, of course,
in
was
Oblivion
safety.
is to
And then
preserve
bonus
the
info
Empire and
comes
keep
then.
it intact. So that was all I knew. So of course, like first time I played Oblivion or Skyrim, I was pro Empire all the way. But then I started learning more and more about what happened in the 200 years in between Oblivion and Skyrim. Yeah, if Talos did not ascend to godhood, you wouldn't have been able to complete the Knights of the Nine DLC. Like that would have been impossible. That's the whole reason why Umaril the Unfeathered was not destroyed by Pelennor Whitestrake, like originally thought. And the Thalmor refer to the Great War as the first war with the Empire. So they're freely admitting that they're gonna invade again. And you know, the Red Guards were like, screw you guys. Like they were one of the first to secede from the Empire. And Here's his little cancer chamber there. Spoilers. Sean's terminal password. That's good. I completely lost my train of thought. It happens when you get a little bit older. Yeah, so they're freely admitting that they're going to invade the Empire again, and the Red Guards were one of the first. Yeah, I remember now. The Red Guards were one of the first to. They're like, you know what, this isn't right. We are going to take on the Thalmor ourselves, and they actually won. So they proved to the Meade dynasty that had they just hung on a little longer, they could have won, and they wouldn't have had to give up Talos worship. Again, it's the heart and soul of the Empire, so they're basically giving up their identity just to save. I mean, yeah, they're saving lives and preserving lives is not a bad thing, but had they hung on a little bit longer, we could have had a very different story in Skyrim. Yeah. I mean, I mean, it's not entirely a surprise somebody put a hit on Titus Meade II, which is only the second time, I believe, in the history of the different incarnations of the Empire that's happened. In ESO, you're in a bit of an interregnum period where there is no empire, which is, I mean, there's an empire. Actually, no. I mean, there is kind of an empire, but it's not officially an empire. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Which is why there's the different battlegrounds to become emperor. Varen Aquilarius wasn't a member of any dynasty, like the Alessian dynasty or the Medes or the Cameron dynasty. I recently went through the different incarnations of the Empire on my show. But we're talking about Fallout, not Elder Scrolls. Alright, let's talk to the different people in the Institute here. Actually, I need to eat first. There we go. Alright, cool.
The third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't come soon enough.
These are second generation synths, if I'm not mistaken. The ones that have skin but not human skin, so it's still like, they don't really have like flesh and blood parts, so it's pretty easy to tell that they're not human.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
Okay, the synth apparently said something, but you couldn't hear it. There we go.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is. Doc,
Hey, I'm trying to talk to you.
you really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Phil. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thanks, Jeff.
I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I guess I just wasn't ready to die yet.
Well, that's understandable. The will to survive is the most basic human instinct. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the
I know
facilities division, and then I'll
everybody
answer any
says
questions you
that,
might have.
oh, you know, I can't side with the Stormcloaks because they're racist, which, I mean, they are to an extent. Hell, the Dunmer are racist. The Dunmer had slaves in Morrowind. But if they were as bad as people say they are, they wouldn't let you in the ranks to begin with. Like, you can be any race and they'll accept you. Which, in Morrowind, I haven't really been able to do the Thieves Guild because they won't let me in because of what I usually play as.
On board with what? The Institute, of course. Sean implied you operated on a
I appreciate that. Thanks, Soph. It's called Tamrielic Adventures.
If there's anything else
I
you want to know about
started
Suliare's
it,
division,
I think,
I'm happy to
March
discuss.
of 2020. So just a few months before Tapes from the Waste got started, and we started that on I think the first episode dropped Bombs Drop Day in 2020. So,
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure.
oh,
Just
cool.
think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
100 years from now, fat chance. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe people live longer these days, but when they're not
It's an honor to
out
have
in the
you
wasteland. Yeah, let's look around.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Forcers.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell
Feel like I should listen to this a little bit.
Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do. When the lights go down and the stars come out.
Sounds like the lyrics to a song there.
Robotics to knock some heads together.
Wait, what?
It's an honor to meet you.
Dude, move.
Should take some courses with me. Send a message.
If I'll sprint into you, you'll move.
Smell like
There's
you've
enough
been above
friction
ground.
as it is between us and pretty much all the other.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
My methods get
Why are you
results.
sniffing me? That's kind of weird.
You'll see.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
That's all good. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you hanging out for a bit.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your
Yeah, I'm
relation to
probably
Father,
not going to stick around for that
you're
long.
a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Such as?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an
Man, I have had
outsider.
really good luck with those
Without
speech
access
checks
to these
today.
for
That's
quite a
awesome.
long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions. It's nothing personal, I assure you.
Right.
Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synth that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines.
That's
As to why
a
they're escaping,
crock right there.
that matter is
I've heard of
currently
one.
under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths.
Break them
that
off the
escape
grid,
from
and they have thoughts and feelings just like anybody
Trained in
else.
Combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one.
Yeah, I kicked its
In
ass.
fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I've got a pretty good katana that I used on him.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant.
I think it
I
took
suppose I'll have to ask
3
Father to
hits.
perform detailed
Tried using a
diagnostics
stealth
on the
boy on me,
entire
but I was able to kill it before it did.
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep
Okay.
things running smoothly.
I don't know if this is boring, everybody just going around talking to people. But, yeah, this is my first visit to the Institute with this character.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Ooh, fusion cells, that's good. Railway spikes, huh? Just gonna take these. that. You know what? I'll take some of these too. Actually, I don't know if that's a good idea. They might turn on me. I love the music in here too. Actually, you know what? Okay. Apparently I've got to hop off before too long. My wife is wanting to go get some shopping done before we go out of town Saturday morning.
Reporting status. All functions normal.
Try at least making an hour though. So, that UGG Canteen mod combined with the Give Me My Bottle Back is what led to me having over 160 purified waters when I hit a pump. It was telling me that it filled a bottle for what, like 5-10 minutes there? Oh, here's Dr. Lee.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
Oh, it's you. You're not authorized to be here.
I wasn't aware that I needed authorization.
Father may have given you the keys to the castle, but this is still my laboratory. If you plan to stay down here with us, you need to learn how things work.
Yeah. I don't know if you can turn purified water into dirty water. But yeah, 3 dirty waters equal purified. I don't know if you can make it dirty again. I have no idea.
Is this how you treat everyone? Or are you just putting on the charm for me?
I wasn't aware that I had to answer to you at all. You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment.
See what I mean?
So you might as well spit it out.
She's rude.
Let's just say that you've regained the attention of a certain group that I represent.
Stop beating around the bush. It's obvious that you're from the Brotherhood of Steel. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you.
Maybe. I don't know. Jess couldn't collect dirty water from the river when she was playing last night. I have no idea why that is. I always have.
If I wanted to kill you, we wouldn't.
Like, I can collect water from the river, I can drink it. I don't know why she wasn't able to.
I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
Are you
Damn
kidding me? I am surrounded by
I was bound to fail once, I guess.
The greatest minds the world's ever known. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help? Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
Father trusts me, and so should you.
He trusts you because you're family. I'm not. I can't just...
Oh, that one worked at least.
I need more than that.
The Brotherhood has always been straight with you.
I am getting a bit tired of all the secrets around here. Sometimes I feel like Father isn't being
Two in a
straight
row.
with me. Like there are things I'm not supposed to know about. I don't like that. But still, how can I turn my back on all of this?
I'm gonna try this one. It's probably not gonna work.
Your work could be instrumental in freeing the Commonwealth.
Hey! Did not expect that one to work at all.
Understood why the Institute was so damn selfish. All those innocent people up there, dying. And here I am, surrounded by technology that could make their lives better. Yet we hide down here and insulate ourselves from everything and everyone. It's not right. It's not right. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood.
Hell yeah.
But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you.
That's completely
Tell
fine
whoever
with me.
sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee. Now,
Awesome.
for the sake of keeping up appearances, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you.
Okay, so I can actually
You'll be
fast
given
travel
full
to and from.
access, with the ability to
That's
read
good.
in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has.
I did not expect to be able to convince her to leave the Institute. That is pretty awesome.
Two of us. Now, I need to get back to work, and I'm sure you have other things to do.
Okay. I need to find Virgil's work. I should have... Is it a miscellaneous quest? No.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject for you, Doctor.
I do need to hop off here in a second because I got... So I expected to be on here longer, apparently that's not the case. Okay, where the hell am I going?
Greetings, ma'am.
Must be an elevator. You know what? Let's just meet the rest of them real quick. It's fine. I don't think I've seen the area where the synth gorillas are yet. Let's go down more. Maze in here. Oh my god.
Remember to keep unnecessary
Okay, go up one, I think, maybe. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that's right. So, I have this conversation here, and then I'll probably need to get going.
Not yet. I've been reviewing
Pretty awesome.
Father's plan.
I mean, hopefully this hasn't been too boring. Hopefully at least the conversation has been interesting a little bit.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old right now. It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think? I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past.
Yeah, that's kind of the problem with the time zones. Like, Letitia Lemon streams. She's from the UK also. And thing is, she streams, like, she starts streaming like an hour, a half to like a half hour maybe before I need to leave for work. So I just haven't really been able to watch hers. I have been able to catch some of Soph's though, and they're always fun.
Great to have you here.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Wow.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies,
The Bioscience Division specializes in fields of studies such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animals.
So he is how the people are able to survive down here, as far as like nourishment goes.
But the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are sensed too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages.
I appreciate that. Thanks, Kaiju.
Very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is.
Okay, should I call you Kaiju? Could I kittens? Both?
Have you decided whether you'll join us?
Yes, it's fun.
I'm an outsider. Would there even be a place for me here?
Even if science isn't your passion, there are plenty of ways.
So, have you hit 50 yet, Blissy? You're pretty close, if not. With me, it's just a matter of getting the average viewer count up, which this stream has been pretty good. I think you have to have at least 3 people, like an average of 3 people watching. A lot of the times with me, it's like, it's only like 1 or 2 people until the very end. I don't know.
You mentioned medical care? I might need that from time to time.
In that case, you'll want to introduce yourself to Dr. Dean Volkert. He's our top biologist and also serves as the Institute's resident physician. Dr. Volkert works in the infirmary. Just pay him a visit whenever you need to. You won't find better medical care anywhere else in the Commonwealth. I'll promise you that.
Okay, yeah, I need to hop off. Like I said, I thought I'd have a little bit more time, but apparently that's not the case. So, again, Fallout for Hope stream. Maybe I can stream during the day tomorrow? I'm not sure. Let me quick save real quick. Yeah, I'll try and stream a little bit during the day if I'm able to. But yeah, this is Fallout for Hope stream. We're raising money for the Alzheimer's Foundation. There's a link in the description. There should be a widget somewhere that has a link. If you are able to donate a little bit, great. If not, that's completely fine. Just spread the word. Alzheimer's has affected all of us in some way, shape, or form. I lost a grandmother just about 12 years ago to Alzheimer's, and it was really hard to watch. It all started with her thinking that my cousin was stealing clothes from her, why, I don't know. Then she thought that my parents were still teenagers and still together, which I don't remember them being together ever. She was getting visited by dead relatives. It was really tough to watch. Yeah, I appreciate that. But that's why we're here. From my understanding, they have developed medicine that helps. It's not a cure, but it does lessen the symptoms. And it's being, like the government hasn't approved it being released to the market. Why? I don't know. But yeah, that's what we're here for now. And yeah, this is fun playing Fallout 4 and Survival when it's not brutal. So, all right, gotta get out of here. Thanks everybody for joining me. I will try and stream a bit tomorrow, and I'll see you guys later.